Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2. Once again, we are here for the anniversary of not just Sonic, but the anniversary of Sonic Adventure 2, and now the celebration of the Year of Shadow. And for this part, I will be showing off different character themes and what they say. Starting with Amy's.
Well, a lot of these character menu themes were originally downloadable content you could get from the Dreamcast online service. In the GameCube version, they bundle in already from the get-go on the vanilla package.
Oh shit, Eggman don't say his thing.
Yes, this is a personal request from me.
It is weird waddle.
Eggman, what did you do?
Okay, so I've
This is the precursor to Pickles Unleashed.
Isn't this a thing of beauty, guys?
Yeah, Eggman's fat ass destroying the city.
Sir, there appears to be an overweight doctor running down the street.
You see, this is the greatest mod ever made. I told you guys.
You see, it
You
wasn't...
might not, this is actually what the peak male performance looks like. You might not like it, but this is how it is.
Oh, he's really fast.
Believe it
He
or
did
not,
skip Loke Day though, that's a problem.
believe it or not, he can make it farther than he could in his mech, because for some odd reason, around the dash panels after you hit the trolley, the mechs for some reason are frozen past that point. Yeah, you may notice I haven't been showing a lot of mech characters with the character swap mod.
Whoa.
That's because a lot of stuff the mech characters cannot
you doing?
interact with.
So yeah, wow, he
Just
really is
speech
stronger.
level of a child.
He really is stronger than Sonic. He just has to kick the thing and then it blows up.
He can kick or slap it.
Oh,
and-
he also has a push animation.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you have to get a bit creative with progressing as Eggman in this.
You were actively trying to do the Cortex maneuver from to Insanity Drova. Come on.
So let's see how far Jova can get.
Yes. It's easier said than done because, while yes, I've checked, Eggman is actually faster than Sonic and Shadow in this game. Aside from speed, he is gimped in pretty much every other way. His jump is terrible. While he thankfully can attack, his attack range is lackluster, to put it lightly. And yeah, building up momentum with him is actually pretty tough.
Why are you even bothering attacking the enemies?
Well, he's not doing it for now.
Just to show.
What did you expect would happen?
I nice.
You're gonna die now. You realize that?
Yep.
right?
I'm showing off that he has a death animation for his mechless form. Which is,
I knew you would do this.
yeah, it does make you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah, considering this particular model, this particular character was made for the Shao Garden only, you'd wonder why they even bothered.
Did Ted Poley and Tony Hardell write this song as well as perform it?
Let me check.
Oh, by the way, yes, you can trick enemies into attacking each other, as I just showed.
Excuse me. The Dream Resort. Nice.
Get it? Because that's the hotel we see in Shadow's level.
Nice.
That's some lore and continuity there.
But Jovi, you went past him.
Don't worry, we got him, Dwibs. It's not simply about killing. It's about sending a message.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Still can grind.
I mean, it would have been hilarious to see Eggman having to, painfully grinding his crotch on the rails, but,
Right. Now, despite Eggman being faster than Sonic and Shadow, believe it or not, he is still not the fastest character in this game.
Okay.
As for who is the fastest, well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's technically Tails. And no, I don't mean mechless Tails. Oh yeah, by the way, if you try and do the pole animation with Eggman, that will crash the game, so be careful of that.
Watch out.
Alright, I'm looking at the booklet right now. Hold on,
Okay, this might be a bit tricky.
This game had a vocal album, and the vocal albums usually have a booklet with with the credits saying who wrote who composed who, or what, I should say.
Come on,
There,
Eggman.
Escape from the
You can
City.
do it if you believe.
Alright, so credits for Escape from the City are as follows. Music, Tune Tsunui, words by Ted Poley. So Ted Poley wrote the lyrics.
So yeah,
That makes sense.
I can imagine
because he also wrote the lyrics for Big Stream, so yeah.
So I can imagine Ted Poley got the brief. Sonic's trying to escape a city, make it about that. Could you imagine how different the song would be if he had to write it as if it was Eggman escaping from the city?
Let me correction. No, Ted Poley did not write the lyrics for Big Stream because the lyrics for Adventure 1 songs were all done by the Japanese staff, but Jun took the initiative for this game to have the musicians write the lyrics themselves, since they themselves are actually native English speakers. Obviously, they would be in a better position to write English lyrics.
It
Unfortunately,
would be
we're
called
back.
Escape from the City.
Alas, he was stuck in the city. The end.
because he can't somersault.
It reminds
Yeah.
me of
Why don't we
Eggman,
try?
just break the fence or something?
Well, we've tried one Mechless character. Why don't we try the other?
Wait, what did Tails do?
War crimes, Dwibs. War
An
crimes.
8-year-old fox committed war crime.
Dwibs, have you seen what he did to the Cuckoo Battle Squad army?
The what?
All because they woke him up from a nap.
Exactly.
I don't mean to be fair, mood.
Yeah, committing genocide is a move.
Dwibs, they interrupted his nap, so they have to die.
Right,
Yeah.
you say I'm psychotic when I do
It's an
the thing
unwritten
in my
rule.
playthroughs.
Well, that's because you do it with no little reason. Tails had a reason.
Hey, I had a reason too. Those scientists were looking at me funny and they were complicit in war crimes.
See, the difference is that the Cuckoos were actually bad guys. You went after good guys.
Matter of
Well,
fact, bothered
good
to
God.
give Necklace Tails a grinding animation, unlike with Eggman.
Yes, that is very
How
interesting.
how inconsistent?
Was Tails meant to be a necklace character, but then he just decided to put it in?
No. We know from the history of development that Tails wasn't even going to be in the game. The reason they put him in the game is because people were complaining that Tails was not going to be in the game. So Tails' presence in the game is an afterthought. He was going to be in the game for story reasons, but he wasn't going to be playable.
Yeah.
And this explains why some of his levels feel like they come out of nowhere, like Mission Street.
Is he in the mech in multiplayer?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
I mean, the Necklace Tails is only used for the Shell Garden in the vanilla game, right?
now I should let you know, technically Tails is the fastest character in the game, when he is Red Tails. Okay, so for those who don't know, one of the extra bits of downloadable content you could get from Adventure 2 was alternate costumes for characters that would mainly only show up in the multiplayer. Most of them were for aesthetical reasons, and holy cow did they go all out with some of the costumes, especially. We got Christmas costumes, Halloween costumes, battle suits, and everything. Rouge's got like a Tomb Raider outfit as well as a witch costume, and they really went all out with Rouge's costumes. Tails, however, got a special costume known as Red Tails, where he pilots the original Red Tornado, ergo a version of the mech. And that thing moves so super fast that, honestly, some people think that the Red Tails may be what Sega took inspiration for when they made Tails playable in Frontiers, with how his mech can pretty much fly all over the place at incredible speeds, because Red Tails is officially the fastest character. Like, it's even faster than Metal Sonic, who is meant to be the uber faster speed character, but Red Tails is legit just that OP.
Jova's also playing with the Better Tails mod, which makes Necklace Tails control a bit better for purposes like this.
I'm wondering if the Better Tails mod is what allows him to do
Sir,
the
were we
light.
chasing a blue hedgehog not long ago?
Well, now we're chasing a yellow fox. Keep up, Private.
This is an AU.
But why?
Well, clearly he's in cahoots.
You are not paid. You are not paid to ask questions.
You're paid to
I
drive.
am,
Next to one driving the truck.
But sir, I'm God's logical advisor. It's my job to ask questions.
Then
No.
why are you the one driving the car, like the truck?
Because I'm the only one that has a driver's license.
So let me get this straight. You're in charge of
to be
logistics,
fair-
but you were a-okay with rampaging a giant
before
truck down the street.
Gon's a shit organization.
I did it!
And yes, Tails even does have a victory animation for his necklace form,
Well,
too.
that hand pose, like,
I
what
get
is he
the,
doing?
I get the feeling. I get the
Hey,
feeling.
sir, I
that-
want some
Is he
more.
holding something? Supposed to hold something?
No, Tail. I get the feeling that animation is from the Better Tails one, if I remember correctly. Basically, Tail, they tried to give him like a bit of a thingy there, but again, there's only so much you can do when you're trying to imitate the Sonic Adventure 1 animation in a completely different engine like this one. So,
Kart.
I know what.
Yeah, she doesn't get
can
a
do-
special one for that.
okay
Who
then.
are you playing with?
No one, Amy, for now.
This is our little sneak preview. This is our look at all the menus in this game.
Listen to some cool songs.
Again, I'm mainly showcasing what each character says when you have their particular character theme
Looks
chosen.
like you can change many things.
Mm-hmm.
Select the theme.
So, who are we gonna check next?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with
Evil
Omochao, shall we?
Come on, Lonnie. So, tell us what these menus are.
Select a scene.
Yeah, some of these get very different responses, others do go for the basics. I'm not too surprised Omochao goes for the basic responses.
Hey, player, let me tell you about the Sonic and Shadows games.
Select a stage. Select a character.
Sure, why not? Let's show off Dark Chow. Okay.
Since this is a mech character, he'll be able to complete this.
Right, yeah, again, you may notice I haven't been showing off mech characters doing other levels for a reason. They can be some of the toughest characters to do other stages on. Partly not just because, you know, obviously some stuff is tougher for them to navigate, but also because they are the ones most prone to come across stuff that the game just will not let them interact. But yeah, no, mech characters also, well, a lot of times completing other levels as them, and mostly the speed levels, will essentially amount to glide out of bounds here so that you aren't stopped here and there, and just essentially make it to the end of the level, which I thought wouldn't make for as interesting a viewing. That said, though, we're playing as Dark Chow here. Incredibly sturdy character, but he is one of the slowest characters in the game. But yes, he does come with his own custom voice clips and everything.
Adorable. Is he still anime Nella just high pitched?
I think for the challenge, they just stick with Japanese.
I think
Yeah, I'm pretty
they
sure
do.
it's just.
I mean,
yeah, I'm pretty,
I can understand that, you know, it's efficient, but
the shop don't actually say anything, they just make noises, so there's not even any need for them to do that anyway.
So much so that they even keep literally the Japanese school children singing in the Chow kindergarten.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Rampant Chow is actually destroyed the building.
Yep, I told you God were a shit organization. They can't
Yeah.
even defend their building from a chow.
From an
To-
infant.
To be fair, it is a Dark Chow piloting a hellish mech. I'm not sure if there was government training for that. Like, who would think that?
Sir, we're being attacked by a chow. Yeah, that's the third
Yeah,
time you
Gun
said
has
that
been
this week.
around
So, no, I'm
for
serious.
The Sierra Gun has been around for 50 years, Jova. I think they should have some degree of standards for, you know, the, you know, extra paranormal, you know, emergencies.
Admittedly, in their defense, Chow have never given off the inkling that they would attack before. Like, I mean, what's the first thing of you think with Chow, essentially? Those cute little things that inhabit the Chow Gardens at Station Square's hotel. Like,
It's
okay,
going to be the Planet of the Apes where the Chow will rise up and take over the world.
given that...
And remember, Graves, any single Chow has the potential to become chaos under the right circumstances. So, yeah.
Although...
Remember, the Chow that became chaos eventually in Adventure 1 was not anyone like a chosen one or anyone in particular. It was just one that was exposed to the harsh elements that he got to.
It's funny you mention that also, given what we may or may not have learned in Frontiers.
Unless you're telling me that Ken Penders retconned that in Archie Comics.
No.
I cannot do anything.
No.
that's the thing too.
It's more like Ian Flynn may have added on something to that if Frontiers is anything to go by.
Like Frontiers explains what exactly chaos is in my difference. It also explains where the chaos emeralds come from and everything.
You can listen to
So basically at this point, at least for the games, Ian Flynn is the Geoff Johns of the Sonic universe.
Pretty much, yeah.
you can change the theme on your menu screen.
And yeah, for whatever reason, they made a menu theme of the president's secretary.
Now you too can be the president. You have your own presidential secretary.
Please choose
Maybe a cut character?
Yes,
No,
we
remember,
were totally going
in
to.
that cutscene.
Yes,
She
you're
was
right.
in
We,
that cutscene.
Like, we heard her voice, though, right? We didn't actually see her.
we do see
Well,
her
we
in
do
the
see her. We
limousine.
do see her.
In the
Yeah, we do see
limousine.
her.
So
That's weird.
Please choose a character.
Why not get a... Okay, instead of the secretary, why not Gerald Robotnik? That would have been cool.
I guess they were feeling
Select a
random.
story mode, please, before my execution.
Yeah, exactly. You could have made some really funny jokes with that. Like, why the
This is a kart
secretary?
driving game.
And by that, by some similar extension, though much less comedic, I guess. Why not Maria?
Maria is a choice, actually.
Maria's a choice, actually.
Well, again, I do not know.
Also, I love what she says for kart racing. This is a kart racing minigame.
No
Yes.
shit.
Yes, it is.
Which music would
What?
you like to
No,
listen to?
no cart. No, this cart is actually a game.
Mr. President, would you like to listen to this funky sound
You
test?
can change things to your liking here.
I am the funky sound test. I'm the president.
Customize the main menu.
Alright, who to pick next?
Knuckles.
Yeah.
Select the story. Select the scene.
Oh god, Scott, was this during a day where Scott Dre was half asleep?
I'm surprised that Knuckles are definitely one of the more basic ones. Like I said, some are definitely more custom, others are basically just choose this or that. I will say though, the fact that they went above and beyond like this for this game does really show how much they were packing into this. Which makes sense since as far as they knew, this was going to be it for Sonic.
Abide by these rules.
Maybe.
Listen to various sounds in the game.
Knuckles ASMR.
You can choose
Yeah,
various
but
settings.
except he is falling asleep.
You can change
Like,
various items on your menu screen.
Okay, that one was a bit basic. Yeah, let's do Rouge.
Oh, so Manila gets to do this twice.
Yeah.
she at least get paid twice.
Select a scene.
So remember, Yuji Naka hated her, so probably not.
Well,
How dare you question question me in any way, shape, or form?
I'd like to imagine that in spite of whatever petty grievances he had, she still would have had to have gotten paid. I don't think...
Again, it's one thing. I understand, but there's also a thing called having a contract. I kind of get the idea you might get a bit of legal trouble if Naka withheld that.
Oh yeah,
Like
no.
unless
I'm
okay, I don't know mostly about the footage back then because back then most of American voice actors were not unionized, as far as I know.
No. If there was a contract, she would still need to get paid whatever was promised in regards to rates.
Try and catch me.
At least they give Rude some of the more interesting menu lines.
Well, what else is there?
Looks like you can change many things.
Not
Select a
yet.
song
Not
if
yet.
you like.
If you like, well, yeah, that's why I went on the sound test.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the
Oh, wait,
fun
this
fact about
one.
these kits.
What? I'm not good enough for you?
Some of them are so petty when you want to change their themes. Alright, let's go with the dead child.
Now, here's the fun thing about these themes. The secretary theme has to be unlocked in the battle in HD versions. How? You may ask. You go to the theme select screen, you rotate the control stick clockwise for a while until you hear a chime-like sound.
What?
Yes.
Remember, too, this was back when games still had those, you know, secret
Oh no!
little...
Using a code to unlock it, it's not too uncommon. It's similar to stuff like Penta Penguin or using the Konami code. But the rotation of the analog stick
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
feels so specific.
Well, that's usually how these things are.
Also,
Usually, most of them are a combination of D-pad and
You
face
can listen to
buttons.
songs here.
The Maria theme, on the other hand, you have to buy it in the Black Shell market.
hey, you want the stream of this dead child? Well, come
Yeah, I
on
was
down
about
to
to
the
say the
black market.
implications.
I love how cheerful she sounds.
Like black marketeer chow. Where do you got that?
Alright.
Also-
Let's go with
also
her
that-
cousin now.
Also, that shitted ingredient from Eggman, by the way.
Yes. Oh yeah, Eggman's got some interesting ones. Oh, also I love how cheerful Maria sounds in her menu. Oh, I love this bit. Well, geez, rude much?
Good to know.
So why are you back then?
Well, he does
Which
admit,
is-
he does say,
Which is also why your choice for being the first boss in Sonic 2 was actually a car.
oh, this bit.
There's no time to be listening to music.
Dwibs, did you write the character?
Well, yes. Yes, me and my 7-year-old self wrote this in 2001.
We're pretty much established at this point that you time travel and we eventually time travel in the past to write all of this shit.
Select a story.
What? You don't like me? Whenever you want to change the theme.
Next.
Also, no, the Sonic Underground team took over the writing for a moment there.
Alright, let's look at the cool dude himself.
Select a stage.
It is his year after all.
Mm-hmm. That it is.
Who will you be?
Who will you be? Me, hopefully.
I
What
am
should
all
to
of
be?
me.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Can Eggman do Final Rush? Can he do it?
Was he like
No.
Wait,
fighting the?
Yeah, what did you expect?
Okay,
I'm
alright.
not sure what was the intended reaction.
Was the rocket just attached to his face?
Yes,
better that
Okay.
than his
but it was
crotch.
A-posing.
Is that how they're going to assassinate Eggman when he gets caught?
Well, at least you got to see the burning on re-entry animation.
Decide the
I love that even Eggman gets that. Also, yeah, Shadow, combat ready as ever, says, decide the rules of engagement.
Okay, if you say so, Shadow, I challenge you to a children's card game.
And
Not
for music,
interested.
he's too cool to be interested in music.
Set options. Customize your menu screen.
Select the story.
But you pick Sonic and now it's Tails.
Right, yeah, jump cut.
Really weird screen for Tails. It's just him walking like with a dumb expression on his face.
Going to play.
I wonder, Tails, I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder a lot of things
Choose a
too.
character.
Like I wonder why they couldn't have got a better picture of me.
It was in post motion. Alright,
Post motion? What does that mean?
now let's play as regular Chao. And conversely, whereas Dark Chao is tankier but very slow, this Chao mech is actually pretty quick. In fact, it is comparable in speed to that of Sonic and Shadow.
I mean, if I recall correctly, I think some of you mentioned that they're supposed to be essentially not shorter throws, but essentially parallel to, respectively Tails and Eggman, So it kind of makes sense that they will have to share the balance of the stats.
Yeah, now if I recall correctly, not counting Red Tails, the Chao mech is the fastest of the mech characters. Again, not counting
Yes.
Red Tails.
Because like the idea with this particular mech is that it's faster than the others, but it's less powerful. Whereas Dark Chao's mech is more powerful, but it's slower.
Like the one of Eggman.
There are some different mecha competitions, like there's the outright mech battle, and then in other cases, there's a sort of mech obstacle course, where it's about a racing to see how quickly one can complete an obstacle course before the other or not. Hey, Big.
This mech is adorable.
Yes, it is. Look at
It's a
our
weapon of mass destruction, Shiroi.
look at our proud baby, Shiroi. They're doing it.
It's like that joke in the Year from Jim cartoon. Kids are so advanced today. Not more than brains out there to destroy the universe.
Wait. Did he actually yell "don't"? Because that would be such a Homer Simpson reference, given that that's Dan Castellaneta.
It's intentional, Joe. I mean, they got Dan Castellaneta to voice Jim, and clearly somebody thought they could have just done that for the sake of, why not, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That is so adorable how those Chao can do that, like...
You can blow things up and be cute about it.
True.
We can do with this because, Jim, what's that? The most horrible thing in the universe. A Shao piloting a mech? Okay, second one's horrible.
I mean, I guess if that Chao in space as short as anything to go by, them Chao can be a bit bloodthirsty. And powerful enough to literally rocket Eggman out of orbit with a punch.
And what we're playing right now is a tie-in movie game.
Beautiful. It's all set up for Chao in Space 3.
Coming,
Eventually.
maybe.
Now, I will give mech characters this. Believe it or not, it is possible. It is possible to beat treasure hunting stages with them. However, you have to be incredibly lucky in most cases, and when it comes to like Pumpkin Hill and Egg Quarters, the respective stages where you get the digging stuff, you have to work a bit because those stages are literally programmed to normally have only diggable stuff because that's where you get the digging power-ups. Well done, Chao. Well done.
What stage are we going to play?
Huh.
Now what?
Kart racing. My favorite.
Okay.
Oh, it's your favorite, Tails. Well, why don't we give it a
Fair.
try?
To be fair, he did defeat a witch once, so with that.
My favorite.
Tails really has had some weird adventures.
Yeah, I look forward to what explanation Ian Flynn gives to, what was her name, like which cart?
Wendy Witchcart.
Yeah.
So yes, like I mentioned, this game also has kart racing on top of everything else. Holy cow.
I would expect the Mario Kart though. This is like super
Basic.
and
They're
the controls
basic-
are not the best.
They're basically free tracks. Now, the controls are just like that of the kart missions in the main game, essentially. I will say this. The main thing you need to know is how to drift well. And it's not how you would typically expect. The way it goes is, essentially, you want to build up speed, but then release the gas button, and then press it while turning, essentially. Whenever you hear screeching, that means you're in power slide mode, which allows you to make much tighter turns, essentially. It is that mechanic that is key to getting A ranks on the kart missions, and if you want to win these races too.
It was an okay little diversion at the time that this game came out, but nowadays you're better off just playing Sonic and All Stars Racing Transforms.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll give him credit. It's a nice throwback to the likes of Sonic Drift, I guess. Especially the
But
carts everyone
Jova,
gets.
it's Sonic in a car. Why would he do that?
Well, gee, maybe it's because he wants to play fair in a race.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sonic's a cocky shit, but he's not a jerk.
And like, you know, Sonic wants to prove he's the best when it comes to races like these or in Sonic Riders, so of course he's gonna play by the rules.
I personally still would really love to see a game that tries to expand upon what Sonic R's concepts were, because I still feel like there's a lot of untapped potential there.
Isn't there the okay, it's technically a fan game or an official product, but wasn't there like a recent game that got released that is teamed up to Dr. Robotnik, that is essentially Sonic R, but you can literally make whatever sprite you want and it works.
You mean Sonic Speed? Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Sonic Robo Blast 2?
No,
No, the Eggman one.
I forgot what it's called.
I do know that there's a game on Roblox called Sonic Speed Simulator.
No,
which
that's
is,
not what I'm talking about.
That's not a fan game.
Yeah, I know, that's why I was confused. Anyway, let me show off the other secret carts. So Sonic gets something that looks like the Speed Star from later racing games. Tails becomes the Chow.
I love how the alternate cards say hide for some reason.
There we go.
It's called Dr. Robotnik's Ring Races.
Thank you, Shira, yeah.
Shadow gets an Ultra Mecha Batmobile.
It's still cool, shut up!
And let's see, Eggman
He's the coolest.
essentially gets his vehicle from Team Sonic Racing. Maybe that was a
It's more like an
throwback.
overcraft than an actual cart, but
I love how if you look at it from the back, it looks like his face. That's a nice touch. And as for Rouge, instead of getting her Batmobile, she becomes the Egg Robo from Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Why?
How random.
That's certainly a throwback, alright. Aw, that's cute, Tails. But yeah, no, seriously, I do love all these character themes, and the fact that they included them, like, holy cow, for a game of this time and age, well, it does help that this was one of the first games to get to really heavily put in DLC.
Well, Joe, if this was made today, you'd have to pay like $2.99 for each of these.
Well, they haven't gotten to the point where they're nickel and diming us just yet, although they are doing some iffy DLC stuff. Although, apparently in regards to Sonic X Shadow Generations, it sounds like we might be getting a season pass. Which would be better than just nickeling and diming us, but more on that later. For now, that was the character themes. Let's see, I think that about covers everyone. God, Tails really is so excited about everything you pick in this game. Good kid. Good kid. So, tune in for even more in the next part. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
See ya.
See
Yeah.